Hi, welcome to the first ever episode of Socio Ideologies with Ruku, best known as Socio Ideo with Ruku, a series that aims to show how no reality truly fits an ideology. I am your host, Ruku Faith Miti, and this is a Girls of Voices production. When we talk about social ideologies, we're simply looking at a system of ideas that make up a society. We're going to be discussing the topic gender roles. Most of the times when we talk about gender roles, some people's mind immediately hurry to household kind of gender roles, where it is believed that it's the duty of the girl child or the woman to clean, to cook. There's even a saying that says that a woman's place is in the kitchen, whereas the male members of the family are then assigned the duty and the role to actually go out there and do whatever manual labor they can or professional work they can do so that they bring in income into the house. You find that there's still the aspect of gender roles even in the so-called modern organizations. Yes, believe me. Usually, women are assigned the least important roles or the so-called easier jobs, while now employees are then assigned the so-called more important jobs. For instance, tell me when last did you visit an organization and you're actually greeted by a male receptionist? How many female managing directors do you know? See what I mean? Where did this whole concept come from? Who said there needs to be a separation between what women and what men do? Who even put these gender roles in place, and what is their purpose within the society? Is it really, who are they benefiting? Is it for the benefit of the society, or is it to simply suppress one party and praise the other? I don't know. For instance, let's take a family with both sons and daughters. When growing up, the daughters are simply taught how to cook, how to clean, how to look good, how to take care of yourself. While the sons are taught how to run a business, how to conquer the world, how to follow your dreams. It's more like they're saying the role of the girl child is just based on the household. I grew up in a family of 3 girls. There was no son. And a lot of times my father was told that he needed a son because he needed someone to teach all these technical issues and all those engineering issues. He needed someone to be his heir. He needed someone to take over the family business when they are old, as if he did not have children. It's more like the role of the girl child is to grow up, get married, bring cows to the family, and that is that, nothing more, nothing less. Gender roles are simply psychological constructions shaped by sex. What do I mean by that? I mean that it's all in the mind more than it's in the reality. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the show, no reality truly fits an ideology. There's this excuse that's usually used to justify all these ideologies surrounding gender roles. A male and a female are to get the same training for the same duration of time. Then why should a male be more capable than a woman simply because she has different hormones? Shouldn't the training that we got be what determines our ability to do the work? I should be able to take up any role that I want to take up simply because I like it. I should be able to take up the role that I believe I'm passionate about. It should be about passion. It should be about ability and not about my sexuality. Someone is probably going to argue with me and say, women are not respected enough. But the reason why women are not respected enough in certain positions and when they do certain roles, it's because the society has programmed us to not respect a woman in that position. It's time we move away from this traditional society where women are given little to no authority, where there's a distinction between roles based on gender. I love to call this traditional society the caveman concept. We should now move towards egalitarian society where we have more women in authority. It's time we have a society that, a chopstick kind of society, if I must say. Because a traditional society can be compared to a fork and knife where the fork is distinct to doing a certain duty and the knife sticks to one duty. There's never going to be total equality and there's never going to be total fairness. If ideologies are simply a system of ideas that are socially constructed, then I believe we can come up with new ideas with new ideas which do not include gender roles and have a society that is free from this gender role limitation? Why should we have a deacon and a deaconess? Why should we have a prophet and a prophetess? Why shouldn't one just be named a prophet? Why shouldn't one just be called a deacon? Is this the kind of society we want? Should we really limit the amount of talent we can get because of names and titles that we give? I believe I'm a king. Yes, I don't say a queen. I'm a king. I rule. I do not need to stand aside a man who's ruling. I rule. I'm a king. This is the attitude that we now need to adopt as women, as the girl child, in order to change the society and actually overcome this barrier of gender roles. Thank you for watching this episode on gender roles. If you like me or what I was talking about, then do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Girls of Voices, Girls with a Z. You could also like our Facebook page or follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The name still stands as Girls of Voices. Remember, Girls with a Z. So soon after this episode, make sure you get busy. Subscribe, like, follow. Join me next time as we continue to discuss various ideologies that exist within our society but that are usually left unaddressed. I am Ruku. Thank you for watching Socio Ideo with Ruku. Until next time, goodbye.